So whenever joining a match, you want to see what two factions there are. Check their uniform patterns. So whenever you need a glance at the uniform, you can tell who's the enemy, who's at the friendly instead of checking the map. When joining a squad, be sure to give a call out just so you can let the squad leader know you have a mic. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright, boys.
So most of the time, as infantry squads, you'd either be grabbing a Logi or a Helo. So before getting to the vehicle, just let the squad leader know what vehicle you're getting into so he can approve it or decline it.
Welcome to Squirting Bussy.
If you want Logi.
Thank you.
Another side tip you can do is if you're already later in the game and you're checking a vehicle for ammo, you can tell the squad leader just just grabbing ammo, don't need to approve. Because on the squad leader screen, he'll have like a pop-up window. It'll say accept or decline for, and it'll say like for the vehicle.
Let's grab some tigers.
What the fuck is this?
Hey.
So try to check the vehicles for the layer, depending on the heavy type armor they have. Depending on your squad leader, try to get as much AT as you can.
Maybe you guys should be in the Logi.
I don't think I should be gunner in this.
I was just gonna use it to place down some mines. You know, like we're not gonna do it.
There is a glitch you can do where you can move the vehicle from the park position. Not really sure the buttons you need to press. I think something about hit the brake and then the handbrake, and then about something about left and right.
Anything.
I'm sure there's a
possible in
video
this
out there
vehicle.
that'll show you how to
Okay.
move the vehicle in staging phase.
Nah. What I'm saying is you should go in the heli.
So what this engineer is talking about is he's grabbing a tiger and he's telling the rest of his squad mates to follow his squad leader to get into wherever the squad leader is going, either the heli or Logi. Usually engineers will get these tigers so they could get the ammo to place multiple mines down. I believe you can place 10 mines down as an engineer.
I missed that.
I'm gonna use this vehicle to place down some mines, so I don't actually need people with me. You should go with the squad lead.
So getting the helicopter then?
Yeah, I think so.
How's it going, B4 Barracks?
FTLs when you get a chance. Remind squad leader to give out FTLs. Whenever I squad lead, I try to separate the whole squad into Bravo Charlie. Of course, I'd give like the important like Bravo Charlie leaders to the AT for ranging, and then you could just split the groups into two Bravo Charlie, and then if they need to, they can swap around FTLs. Thank you.
Someone go.
So this whole general area is usually like a common rushing spot. I've seen the enemy put fobs in this house of the southern side. That also push up their like their LAVs or their Humvees on this main road area.
How to drive.
Most of the time, Bravo Mark would be like the third flag. Most of the time, not always. And
Where's gonna
usually
be some
they like
quick
to
back
land over
capping.
there. My opinion, try to get the helos or logis to rush that Bravo mark. Try to get helos or logis to start setting up over here. I played this map about 5 times, and most of the time this is always a flag. Of course, Squad Lanes doesn't have Black Coast on their website yet, so don't really know which lanes usually go to. So, for instance, just do what the squad leader is going to do. Just start the back cap, just so the team starts getting the lanes. Another thing to do, like I was saying, get one squad to do the back cap, get another squad to try to cover this east side, another squad to cover this center and the west side.
What's with all these UDs? $150 fine right there per shot.
So, beginning, the Logi is going to have 1500 ammo and construction. When I squad lead, I try to do 12, 18, just so you got 500 for the hab, and you got the 100 for the ammo crate. That's just for the for everyone except insurgents and militia. It's 500, 100. It's the most common kind of like loadout for the logis. You can also kind of do 200 for the ammo crate, and whenever you get your fob set up, you can get an outside perimeter ammo crate.
Escobar, can you back cap?
All right, but it is going to be a little slower. I only have one guy with me.
I got a cheat code. It's MadFest.
So I believe, and I could be wrong, that they changed the cap time. I think the old way was 2 minutes, and then now they added the exponential rate. I think if you only have one person, I think it's more than 2 minutes now. So I think it could be 5 people. I could be wrong. 5 people to get the 5 chevrons. If you're one squad leader, you can head to Bravo, and if the that way you can cap the flag faster. Get to the next flag as soon as possible. So if you don't know how to get the frame rate up, you just hit the console button. It'll pop up on this bottom left side, and you just type stat FPS, and it'll pop up. You can just arrow up, arrow down, and then press enter. It's on this bottom left. It'll say stat FPS. You can just arrow up, arrow down, and then hit enter. So I saw 7 landing there. I'm not sure. Maybe they saw Armour, and that's why they pulled out. I believe a possible second flag will be, I'm just going to mark, I think these rally points sometimes are second flag. I could be wrong though. The reason I'm giving all these flag icons is I already see there's enough armor on this area. Okay, and I see these 2 lodges covering this east side. I was kind of hoping get this tiger to get ready for the second flag. If it's over here, then of course we can move up. Try to get to the second, start the second cap faster. Looking back on it, 5 I guess should have went to this Kalinovka or something like that. So you did hear in the distance either our BTRs or the enemy labs fighting, engaging something. And there, something just killed that engineer inside the Tiger. Possible lab, it sounded like. So there it is, second flag popped up. I think I've seen it once where it goes to that flag and then goes straight east towards 3 and 5. I've only seen that once, I believe. Oh, what killed y'all, Tiger? So once I see our friendly Tiger die, since I'm in the Logi, you need to let the other Tiger get ahead of you so that they can engage whatever just killed this Tiger. Is it Humvee or what? Humvee
Yeah,
or
it's a Humvee,
Striker?
Humvee near. Humvee.
Looking back on it, maybe the squad leader should have stuck with the Logi truck, have the other guys go in the Tiger, try to fight whatever Humvee there were. That way, as with the squad leader with the Logi, he could have set up habs instead of fighting.
I think they're laying mines on that back road. Just be careful.
I apologize if we die.
No worries.
Well,
So, with these 2 BTRs, if they even had 1 extra guy, they should have dropped off so they can at least start the stealth cap for the second flag.
well,
Whenever you're getting your back caps, you either have a squad dedicated to doing the back caps, or if your squad's already near the flag, just even if you're fighting, get to the flag first. It's more important
Might
as well try to hit this one. Capture the flag, then just to get some kills.
yo, Escobar, can you bring that thing back to main?
Go ahead and flip it. Let's flip it together, because sometimes it cancels on me. Flipping Logi.
Alright, for right now, spawn at H7. Let's run up northwest.
Roger, out.
Okay, there's AT against those BTRs.
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm gonna steal this logic.
So what that squad leader just said was
Guys.
he's going to steal another squad's Logi. It's a right move to steal a Logi that another squad leader is not using, whether they're building up more like defenses like walls or emplacements. It's more important to grab a Logi as a SL straight to the flag, get a hab somewhere relevantly close to the flag
Hop
just
in,
to
we're
get
just
more
gonna drive
bodies
by
on.
there.
Turning it off. I'm going to see if I can see this AT and Humvee. So what I was saying, auditory cues, heard a helo, open your map, see if there's any friendly helos in the area. So kind of what that squad leader did, he got his rally down. I would assume he already knew there was heavy contact on this east side, so he was just getting his backup rally up just in case they got killed. You want to hop in? If you want to stay, that's fine as well.
Where are you going?
Hopefully towards squad leader we could dump
Yeah,
supplies. Is it safe to cross? Is it safe to cross? Well, here we go. So some players will be in their Discord groups and not really paying attention to local comms.
Alright, get out. Let's move towards town.
I never found that AT.
Spread the fuck out. Spread out.
This river you can cross. I believe all of this you can cross if just north of the bridge. The reason I'm not going in the water, it just slows down your
Spread out.
vehicle. Oh no, they're dying. So, hearing the machine gun and seeing the faded squad mates going down, probably not best to get two Logis in the hot zone. That squad leader either should have backed off or just let him just fight and die. Since the enemies already know they see a Logi here, and then assuming they heard my Logi, they're going to start pushing, and if when he puts his radio down, his potential 20 ticket loss.
Unload.
I'll get the Logi out of here. So, looking back on it, I should have just unloaded just enough supplies for him to get his hab and just maybe an ammo crate or two. But I think I unloaded everything. Should have kept the construction and some ammo inside the Logi and got it out of there. Of course, when you already know you have contact close, probably need to get your hab somewhere further away. Maybe over in this area, just to get away from the action so people can spawn in and before the hab gets overrun. Spawn rally quickly, guys. Spawn rally. Not sure what happened to this 3 Logi, whether he got flipped or he was engaging people. But if he was able to get his Logi up, hopefully he could have got the northern FOB set up. Oh wow, really? No! Yes! Yes! So I'm not sure if it was enemies or not. I'm not sure if in a vehicle you can get suppressed, but how you can tell if an enemy or a friendly is shooting you is when you get a dark screen, the enemy is shooting you. If you're getting shot and there is no dark screen, then it's a friendly shooting at you. It's getting shot from their south.
If you're dead, spawn on rally.
So it's pretty smart getting to spawn on rally. If they were able to, 5 could have got another rally down, try to push on this west side. Because if the enemies were smart, they would already know there's a push on the south and the east side. So try to counter what the enemies are thinking of and go the opposite way. The main reason I'm not using the main road is in case an enemy engineer mined it, which is common. They'll put mines around this road. Looking back on it, if that helo had people in this chopper, he could have got a hab down on this far west side. Now helos are not that good at giving attack fobs up, but if possible, they could give a distraction where the armor could move off and have this infantry push get on flag finally. So when you find a radio, there's 2 things you could do. You could either dig it down all the way and get 20 tickets from the enemy, or you can dig it down 1 stage so that they cannot, if the hab was still up, they cannot spawn in. And what it does is still gives this, I think it's 400 meter exclusion radius, so they cannot get another hab. This exclusion radius, they cannot get another radio within that 400 meters. I think what you need to do is get a chopper to land on the far west side because they got the whole east side covered.
Hola.
Hello.
Hello, tank. Non-reactor armor feels
Oh.
good.
So not 400, but it looks around maybe 1500, because got 3, 6, so about 1500 meter exclusion radius. So you can either get the 20 tickets of the radio, or you can deny the enemy team this exclusion radius. Did they start digging that radio down yet? Another common thing is whether you want to leave the enemy Logi alive or not. Yes, they'll lose 5 tickets, but you're also denying, most of the time, 1/3 of logistics. Did they start digging that radio down yet?
Yeah, they just started to.
So of you course want Squad
They
3
push
dying on the
and
north,
then push north.
which is pretty smart for the enemy team. You're getting this whole north side covered, because that's where our main is. And of course they're fighting this whole south and east side.
And then go west.
I guess either a chopper try to land on this west side, or get a squad to try to get on the far north of the map and flank
Yeah,
around
I'm waiting.
with a Logi. But I think heli drop on the west side would be better, because they got the whole north and east side covered with the vehicles.
Someone trying to get to me.
So a lot of new players, they're going to stick on a hill and just like fire into the enemies. Squad leader's right in the sense of you need to keep pushing onto the flag. If you stand on the hill or just shoot into it, you're never going to actually push. You need to shoot then move. And of course, everyone keep coming the same way of angle attack. The enemies already know that. You need to find other ways to attack from. This squad on the far south is not relevant at all. Maybe they are fighting infantry and a vehicle, but none of that is relevant to capturing a flag. If the enemies captured all their flags and started capturing this one, then them being on this far south is pretty much useless to the team, even if they're getting kills. If the enemy starts capturing our second flag, then I believe it's a 2-minute bleed, and then when they finally capture first flag, it'd be like a 60-minute bleed. So like I was saying, you need to get on, spawn in, and keep pushing. Don't stand on the hill and shoot to the enemies. You need to shoot, then move. Of course, I'm just watching the Armour right now. They're fighting something. Either it's a Lav or Humvee. I'm assuming something on the road or maybe up here in the hill. And I don't want to push that, because if they kill this Logi, then the squad leader, I'm not able to pick up squad leader. Get another hab set up somewhere else. So I'm going to try to use this river again, kind of like as cover. Not sure if there's enemies on that island or not, but I need to get to squad leader to try to pick him up.
They're right past the hab here.
So I don't know who this blueberry is, but he's the only reason we were able to capture our second flag.
One's pushing south. 190. He's already on that little island. Well,
Core Squad 3 trying to recover their Logi.
go.
You can either blow up your Logi, friendly Logi. I'm not sure. I heard that if you blow up your friendly vehicles, you don't lose any tickets. I never tested it. I'm not sure if it's true or not. Maybe if it's not damaged, kind of like a radio, where if you dig down your own radio, you don't lose 20 tickets. But first, the radio has to be 100% health. So maybe it's the same as friendly vehicles, have to be 100% health in order to blow them up and not lose tickets. I'm not sure. But if vehicles are not able to be recovered, just go ahead and blow them up. Are we able to get that hab dig down and feed another hab to the far east side? Oh, nice, we got it. So that's me just being surprised. I didn't see this blueberry capping the flags, so I was surprised that we finally
Am I
come
digging
north.
this up or am I digging it down?
Go ahead, dig it up if it's safe. Squad leader, if you want, I could pick you up in the Logi.
Copy.
Sure.
We need to get to Old Barracks quickly. So, pretty much what I'm saying, even though there is infantry still on the second flag, it's not relevant right now. The enemies are not capping Old Barracks, so you need to move your troops to the next relevant area. What the machine gunner was asking was whether to dig the radio down or not. I would have dug it down just because the enemies already knew the radio was there. Save us the 20 tickets.
We need cover to dig that up.
Geronimo started heading east. Geronimo started heading east.
Head over there.
Yeah, it's already
If
crafty.
that radio is hot, just dig it down.
Yeah, they're in the hill.
So of course not using main road in case enemy vehicles, infantry, mines are on the main road ready. To your far east.
I'm running.
Yep. Yep.
If you die, spawn H7 or rally, start heading east, or just hold.
They started to push the radio.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So now the enemies are capping Old Barracks. So generally you want to try to get the FOBs on the hills outside of the flag. That way you can get multiple habs set up, and instead of just getting one in the middle and then getting your further habs set up.
I'm thinking like right here.
We can do it right here actually.
Yeah.
And then we can put one on the east hill.
We're meeting at Old Barracks.
Oh, if you die, spawn a new hab. If you die, spawn. And that's enemies already on our radio. So There's 2 infantry. What I'm going to start doing now as a squad leader, I would start putting a rally down first. That way, it'll give you an indicator whether there's enemies nearby. It'll say not valid, enemies nearby, and the squad leader would let us know that there'd be enemies nearby. I think it's like 50 meter, kind of like a proxy thing when trying to place down a rally. That way we don't lose the 20 tickets plus the 5 logi plus the 2 infantry deaths.
Squad. We just literally rolled up into a whole squad.
Pretty smart for the enemy to set up on this north side, and I would assume on this east hill as well, to look towards our main. Geronimo, you need to push that before they kill the radio.
We're gonna push their flank.
So like I'm saying, everyone on this west is not relevant right now. You could argue to get better defense for Kalinovka, or get everyone to try to push old barracks quickly before they fully cap it.
Alright guys, spawn on H7, let's just push east.
Tell Squad 3 try to get the hab to the east hill, like towards Bravo.
The squad is still there.
And there we go. Our defense is now highlighted and we're already losing it.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Come on, guys.
And so you can see on the top, we're losing 1 ticket per minute. Need to ask a squad to get back to defense. So I'm hearing a vehicle. I hear a vehicle towards Bravo. I guess it's the Humvee. Or the Amtrak.
Hey guys, let's just push north.
So if that was a Logi, I would assume somewhere in this area would have been the enemy radio.
And then west again towards Kalinovka, because they're going to get it.
The guy on the radio. Nice. So I'm not giving up to give information to friendlies. Even though you're down, you can still hear like footsteps or shoveling or vehicles.
I'm drawing lines on the map to show the direction I want you to push.
Nice try, Dromino. Nice try. Also, if he was able to pick me up, we could have dug down the radio together and try to get the Logi out of there. Good run.
They were able to dig down the radio, so it was gone as soon as I got there.
Nice try. That's a good run. So I was just looking to see if there was any Logis that a squad leader could get up, get ready for logging, because even if the squad was to get to Kalinovka, I don't think there would be enough time. They'd probably cap it, and logging would then be our defense flag.
Yo, they're on the hill on 30 northeast 030.
Players tend to get distracted with firefights. I'm sure this whole east side there's a firefight and no one's either going to try to get back to defense or save the Logi or flank around.
We're taking contact 030.
The most common hab placement would be on this southern
northeast.
red house. So either I could try to help this BMP with this enemy tank pushing him. I heard him use his toe shot, and I'm assuming he missed. Or I could try to get to Kalinovka, look for their hab, try to camp it, try to save the cap. So, must have heard a vehicle. That's why I put that icon there.
You guys are doing a good job pushing. Keep it up.
One down over here. There's a helo over here that's landed on my position. Helo over here. Vehicle logic coming in. 066.
So I do see this infantry right here, and you can either be stealthy and try to find their hab, or you can just fight them head on. If you decide to fire a rifle, though, change the angle you're going to attack from. So instead of this northwest side, try to come at a different angle. Looking back at it, I should have left the guy alive so the enemies wouldn't know I was there.
Be careful.
Firefighter, can you come get me?
Game's over.
Guys, we just got a great fob down to the northeast of barracks. Spawn on K6 if you're dead.
So we're already losing our defense flag. Even if the whole team was to get on old barracks, either it would be a double neutral, or they would capture our defense, making everyone useless, and then would have to get back to logging. I wouldn't spawn there. We're going to lose defense. We're about to lose defense.
Alright, then spawn on E5, push east.
If you can, try to recover that 3 logi, or even our logi. Get ready for logging camp.
Okay. It's a good idea. I'm gonna try to grab that.
So, just giving the SL suggestions. SLs can get overwhelmed and stressed.
3 logi.
Either with the comms or with the firefights, they're not thinking straight. So just give them suggestions.
And get to logging camp and set up a fob.
So when on zone, already knowing it 99% anyways.
The E6 fob.
Usually where the helo lands will be the 3/400 meter blue circle, where they can resupply the radio. So I'm assuming somewhere in that southern area would be the FOB.
We need an ammo crate over here.
Tank on the north of Kalinka. So as a FTL or SL, try to quickly mark, keep updating your enemy armor icons so that other vehicles can know.
Alright, I'm getting word that we should all run unarmed and surrender. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, this game's pretty much lost. They were pretty aggressive in the beginning. So he's just marking auditory cues. Yeah, most times I play this map, it's always this Kalivinka that's always like the most pushed area. Most times I play this map. So, like I was saying before, everyone over here is irrelevant. Either need to be on the attack or on defense. Either get a vehicle to pick you up or start marching, or if we had enough tickets, you could type in respawn and get the 2-minute penalty.
Someone spawn main if you're dead. Oh, never mind. I just hit a mine.
And there we go. There's a mine on the bridge. And possibly even more mines along that road. What SLs need to be focusing on is sticking with lodges. Either getting backup FOBs placed or keep resupplying the team. Hey, EK, can you grab that Logi to your north? I think there's supplies in there. Just check to see if there's supplies. If there is, then squad leader can spawn at H7. You can meet him there. We can try to go to Logi camp.
Yeah, it has ammo 800 and build 1,200.
Yeah, that's enough. Where do you want to spawn squad leader?
Main with me. Main.
So, me personally, I would have spawned at the old barracks habs. I would have spawned either here or here. Get the Logi to pick me up and try to get to logging camp, or try to get a hab on this island for people to push on. You had enough construction for 2 habs, so possibly get 1 hab up here and then 1 hab towards logging camp.
Main.
Yeah, meet at logging. And then again, could ask other squad leaders like 10 and 3 to get into the Logi and have them build the FOBs. Sorry. You could try to put a rally maybe on this top side.
Alright.
Just lost our tank. Another 15 tickets plus 2 or 3 EK infantry deaths. Be sure to use like this river. You can go in that river. It shouldn't be. So there's the 2-minute bleed. Since they captured our second flag. And this game's pretty much about tickets. It's never pretty much about killing infantry. It's more about assets such as the armor, the flags, and radios.
Okay.
This is a really good enemy team, though. Like, they covered that north road, and then they,
Yeah.
But it's like the most common...
the bridges and...
Yeah. It's like the most common tactic for this map is Kalivinka and all these bridges. If you want, that Logi has enough supplies. You can meet up with him first, and then you can head back to main. Oh, yeah. 2 per minute now. We're about to lose.
Do you have any supplies in that Logi?
So, try not to stick on main roads. If there was a competent engineer, he would already mine such as bridges and other main roads. Always try to use the hills or other terrain.
Yep.
Uncommon. Do not use that road. Get in the river. There's mines. Everyone jump out. These open top light vehicles I would never really use as the attack vehicle. Yeah, they're good for ambushing lodges and possibly other light vehicles, but never good for actual combat because the gunner could just get shot out anyways. So you can either use them for ambushing lodges on main roads or transporting your troops to an enemy FOB and proxying their hab. I believe the open top Tiger can carry 9, and the closed Tiger can carry 8. If you're near old barracks, you're not relevant. Start heading to the west. Try to save that radio. If you lose it, it's fine because the game's almost over anyways. But if you want to get some action, head to your west.
Supplies in that lodge.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Should have, as SL, should have communicated with the team to either get vehicles to pick up everyone at old barracks or just to tell them to start marching to relevant areas. There's only 3 areas you need to be on. You got your attack flag, your defense flag, and then depending on enemy radios, since they're 20 tickets. I hear a chopper coming towards logging, unless I hear squad 7. So, can't see well right now, but with the commander putting his arty down, it's best to make sure that you have several infantry pushes. So you got your west side, and hopefully, if 3 was a logi, got your south side to quickly push once that arty was done. So for defense, you want to get about 100 or so meters off the flag. Meet the enemies off flag, see what direction they come from. If you die, you can respawn and try to meet them right before they get on the flag again. Killed 1 on the far west side. There may be more coming soon. Unless they already crossed. Hello. Yep, more coming from Bravo. There's more coming from Bravo. So, like I'm saying, FTLs mark it so that other friendlies can see whether infantry or vehicle killed.
Machine gun nest facing that way.
And just putting a hab down, mark down. Most likely they have a rally or something in this general area. That's what they're coming from, or even this enemy radio they had on North Barracks probably. So I'm not too concerned really. This game was pretty much lost since the beginning with the enemy team being pretty smart and aggressive with their push in the beginning. So I'm not really too worried about giving up right now. I'm just gonna stay down, give callouts if I hear footsteps or vehicles pushing. Usually, if it's a close game, 50 to 100 tickets, you would tell your squad, your team, to start holding if they go down. Do not click the give up button. You have about 5 minutes of being down, so you can wait for a medic or somebody else to pick you up. They may be flanking. They may be flanking towards Bravo.
I need someone else to build this other machine gun bunker.
So even though this Tiger put the infantry mark down, I still give a FTO mark down so that the marksman can see on his compass the direction he needs to be looking at. They're getting close to UK. Most common. So what I did right there is, since I'm already down and the other guy in my fire team is still up, give him the FTL so he can start marking whatever he sees. And unfortunately, he got TK'd by the Tiger. Fire? I think it was. Nice try, EK. And so there he is saying sorry on the team chat. Yeah, it was TK. He said sorry. Yeah, but be careful, guys. They are coming on this west side of Battlecam.
Yeah, I got one. I saw two.
It's enemy.
That guy's RPG the chopper. Fuck.
So looking at this attack, I'm pretty sure this attack team was getting pushed on this far west side, but I'm pretty sure they could have still come over some other direction to get away from this armor. You need to stop attacking in the most common direction, leaving the hab. You need to flank around. That way, if the enemy thinks you're coming from the north side, but that hab was on the west, just give them misdirection wherever you spawn.
Northwest.
So
So what I was saying is, if you attack from this angle, the enemy is going to know where the hab is. If you flank around then they would think the HAB would be in the different direction. If this one Logi had supplies, I would say SL should have dedicated to either drop a radio again or just got that Logi out of there if it was earlier in the game. Oh, GG guys, nice try. So the reason I spawned on the rally instead of the HAB is everyone's going to be spawning on HAB. I wanted to attack from a different angle, try to get eyes on, see if there's a HAB that they place down somewhere, or to stop a counterattack from the enemies. With that SVD, is it a one shot to the body like the Timberwolf?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I was just asking, is the SVD a one shot with the Timberwolf, like the Timberwolf, or you have to do like 2 shots still?
They're inside this house, north
I think
355.
it's 2-shot.
Yep, Humvee west side, coming Humvee west side. Oh, at the logs, yep. So there it is, the sway from your optic because you're low on stamina. The guy made it to that right house as well.
It's over.
Yeah, nice try guys.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Fun game for 5 minutes.
Not fun. I did not enjoy that. Let's not do that again. Yeah.
I'm honest.
So, even though we lost, I wouldn't say it was the team being too poor. It's just how this map is played out. This whole area just being a hot spot. I would say in the beginning of the game, try to get your choppers to land somewhere on the north or even on the flag to quickly establish the perimeter before the enemy vehicles come up on this main road here. That's the only suggestions right now I can give on this map because I don't play it too much. It's been like maybe 5 times I've played this, and most of the time this whole area is always most of the time this Kalinovka is the most common pushed. But this team kind of held their own. Let's see the difference.
Fun game for 5 minutes.
So with these kills and death, never care about the score. It really doesn't matter. But you can kind of get a guess with the KD. With their armor on the Kalinovka on the north side. And then, let's see if I can find it. And I'm assuming they got the chopper down already, and that's why that 7 chopper left, because he already saw the ground troops there. Nothing really else I can add to this analysis. These rally points sometimes are second flag.